What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Scorpion God. Hope you're ready to get your removal on. Get that stinger coming down, coming in hot. Playing against Selvala. Awesome, love it. As far as our opening hand goes, we've got Scalding Tarn, Mind Shatter, Damnable Pact, Toxic Deluge, Grim Affliction. We've got a ton of removal, but we just don't. Man, I've been playing this deck a lot, and we need some. Need a little bit of card draw. We need a little bit of artifact ramp to kind of get stuff rocking and rolling. It's a tough one. Let's go mulligan on this one. Ugh. Ugh. Boo. Let's go one more go. Should have kept on the first hand. We'll keep on this one. See what's on top. Temple of Mouse. We'll put that on top. Alright, mulligan down to 4. Hey, live by the sword, die by the sword. We were playing the Scorpion God. Whenever a creature with a -1 counter on it dies, draw a card. Then for 3 mana, put a -1 counter on target creature. It's going to get the Temple of Malice down, get that Scry going, or Scurry, according to my Theros pre-release opponent. It's going to put that on top. I'll take that. And then, whenever the Scorpion God dies, return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next instep. And then, playing against Selvala. Sorry about that. I had to cough for a second. I'll cover Selvala in just a second. Let's go and get the let's get the Pluto Delta down. Let's go and grab ourselves a nice little Badlands, and then go for the Fire Diamond. We'll be online for a little Coalition Relic next turn. Sounds pretty good. And then we're going to go and pass turn. Playing against Selvala, Heart of the Wilds. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature's power. Then for green mana, tap, add X to in any combination of colors of your mana pool, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Fun fact on Selvala, if you run the Phyrexian Dreadnought, the 1 mana, like 12/12 or 13/13, you can tap, enter the battlefield, you can tap, and add 13 mana to your mana pool. I've been wrecked by that interaction about 100 times. I don't know. I've been playing against a lot of Selvala, and they always have it in the hand, and it's always just like turn 4, Phyrexian Dreadnought, 13 mana. Is this good? And I'm just like, yeah, it's good. Can't do anything in response to that. Bloodfell Caves. Okay, let's go and go for the we'll go for the Coalition Relic. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go and get the Bloodfell Caves down. And then we want to put a charge counter on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either way, we'll have the land drop, so we don't necessarily have to go for the Coalition Relic charge. Anything else? No, we're going to go and pass the turn. Alright, so we're going to go for the Scorpion God. Our opponent does have Sylvan Library up and running. They're going to be drawing some cards. So hopefully if they get into spots where they're kind of aggressive with their Sylvan Library, and we slowly work our way towards some nice little mana with our artifacts and our mana rocks and stuff like that, we can get into spots where we can kind of hopefully help kind of close it out with some... we have a lot of spells where you can dump your mana into it, like Exsanguinate. I know I just butchered that, but you know what I'm talking about. The black spell that's double black, and then X mana. We're also running Rakdos Return in here, and then there's a few others in here. A lot of fun. They got the Guile. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top 3 cards, put them back in any order. Okay. And then, yeah, we don't need a charge counter on Coalition Relic, at least right now. We can just go and get the Swamp down and go for the Scorpion God. Well, if we want to take care of Selvala, yeah, let's go ahead and put a charge counter on there, and then we'll get the land drop for the turn, and then we can terminate, and then get rid of Selvala, make them recast it. Kind of just go for a little bit of a tempo style play. So add a charge counter on there. We'll add black-red. Black and then red. Okay, let's go and go for that terminate. It's not going to have a -1 counter on there, so it's not really going to matter how to sequence it. Let's go for the Scorpion God. God of all Scorpions. Tap on red on that one. There we go. Temple of Mouse. Okay, now we're good to go. Anything else? Now we're going to go and pass turn. Alright, now as far as what we've got in our hand, we've got Blowfly Infestation. So whenever a creature dies, if it had a -1 counter on it, put a -1 counter on target creature. It's going to be a good way for us to kind of help us kind of amplify out the number of -1 counters we're getting out there and increase that card draw. And now as far as activations of the Scorpion God, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have 6, so we can go for 2 activations with the Scorpion God. If they get any sort of mana dorks out there, we can hopefully kind of turn that into some card draw and help us kind of close it out. But they're getting some nice little card advantage by putting them back. Well, I guess at the beginning, look at the top 3. You may draw 2 cards. Yeah, it's almost like they're doing it better than Blue would. But yeah, we had our Cantrip ban, but the Guile's okay because they can do it every single turn. Why not? Alright, so we have Selvala down, and then Grim Affliction. Okay. So we can do some stuff with that one. Don't want to put a charge counter on there. So if we go Grim Affliction, put one on there, Proliferate, it goes down, and then we'll draw another card, we'll be able to swing in. That sounds pretty good. Let's go for Grim Affliction. Tap for white on that one. We'll just make that Grim Affliction extra special. Proliferate. Done. Be 0-1, and then let's go and go for the activation off the Scorpion God. Put a -1 counter, and they're going to be able to, well, excuse me, not draw a card, because it goes, I always forget about that. It goes back to the command zone, and it hits the graveyard, so we do not get to draw a card. But we did take care of Selvala. Alright, so we get in for 6. It's going to be 6 total commander damage. It's going to put our opponent down to 16. And then anything else, now we're going to go and pass the turn. Alright, we're keeping old Selvala up the battlefield. That's the main important thing right there. Once again, we still have 2 activations as far as the Scorpion God goes. More than likely, we're going to get the Bowfly Infestation down, and then hopefully, if we can get some card draw, that would be nice. Then we can kind of free this bad boy up. Opponent's drawing all the cards with Sylvan Library, and they're playing mono green. We're playing black red, and we can't get any card draw going. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, maybe we could have kept the opening hand. I've been playing this deck a lot. I've really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun, but man, your opening hand, you just need some. You need either Knight's Whisper, Phyrexian Arena. You just need a little bit of card draw and then at least artifact ramp or something like that to kind of get that rocking and rolling. At the beginning of each end step, each player gains control of all non-token permanents he or she owns. Okay. And then with the Nissa Worldwaker, let's see, untap up to 4. Have they activated it? No. Yeah, they did. I think they did. Untap up to 4 target forest. Okay. A Volt Charge. We don't want to put a counter on the Coalition Relic, so if we go Bowfly Infestation, yeah, let's go for that. So we go Bowfly Infestation. We're going to be able to pick off the Lano War Elves and then put a -1 counter on, once that Bowfly Infestation triggers, we'll be able to put one on the other little dude over there. Sounds pretty good. And we're drawing another card off that, which is really nice. And it's going to go for the Bowfly on the Brooding Saurian, however you say that. So we have a little 3/3, don't even know a word yet. Little baby lizard. Worn Power Stone. Okay, let's go and swing in. Let's swing in at Nissa to kind of force the block on that. At least we can kind of take care of Nissa, and it's only a it's a little 3/3 over there. So if it's going to die in this, it also has a -1 count on it. So if it does chump block, we're going to be able to draw an additional card off that one. So pretty much kind of what we're trying to do with the deck, and this is a prime example of what you're looking to do with the Scorpion God. Get an extra count on there. It's some nice little value. Unfortunately, with Bowfly, we're going to have to put a counter on the Scorpion God, but hey, it is what it is. And then we'll draw an additional card. See, Liliana. Okay. Anything else? No, we're going to go and pass the turn. All right. So next turn with Nissa Worldwaker. Is it Worldwaker? Yeah, Worldwaker. I was like, man, did I just make that up? I was pretty sure it was Worldwaker. Actually, there we go. Just want to double check the recording. So, next turn we can swing in for 5. They're going to have to get some sort of creature on the battlefield. We do need to play around the Bowfly Infestation. If we do draw into Lightning Greaves, we can stop the -1 counters from getting on the Scorpion God. But unfortunately, if it gets into spots where it does die, it'll simply go back to our hand. And in fact, that reminds me, let's go ahead and send it to the graveyard. There we go. Click on that. I have a bad habit of not clicking on that, and it goes to the graveyard. It goes back to the command zone, that's where we don't want it to go, which is a bummer. But we do have Volt Charge in the hand, deal 3 damage to target creature or player, proliferate. Ooh, got Ulamog. Mr. Ulamog. See what their targets are for this one. Ulamog himself. What we can do is we can get down Liliana and search up one of our, let's see, it'll go back to the command zone. Okay, exile 2 targets. So we can use Liliana to search up a, something to sacrifice the Ulamog. That'll be pretty good. Or if we draw into it, that would be really nice. But at least we still have Volt. No, we're going to go for Liliana. That'll be the better option. But yeah, we'll target up, we'll get down Liliana, search up Merciless Executioner or the Fleshbag Marauder to get the Ulamog off the battlefield, and then hopefully kind of stabilize from there. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see what we're drawn to. Vandal Blast. They have no artifacts out there, so let's go ahead and go Liliana. I'm going to tap that one. And then we'll go in -2. Puts them in a spot to where, if they don't want us to get two tutors in a row, they're going to have to swing in at Liliana. Let's go ahead and -2, search your library for a card, put it in your hand, and let's go and grab that Fleshbag Marauder. There we go. Let's kind of make that up a little bit so we can see. Do we have Fleshbag or Merciless? What? Merciless sounds pretty good. Yeah, let's go for that. I like that. Merciless goes on top. Anything else? There's no artifacts for us to blow up. We're going to go and pass the turn. And let's get the Scorpion God back up. Now, it has been sent back to the command zone because it was exiled with Ulamog, so we're looking at 7 mana to get down the Scorpion God. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we only have 5 mana right now. And we're going to be drawing Fleshbag this turn, next turn. So we're not going to be able to get down the Scorpion God for a little bit, but we at least do have Worn Power Stone in our hand, so we can. What's going on? Where did? Oh, Mosswort Bridge, man! I'm telling you, one of the reasons I hate playing at Simic style decks is they get down Leyline of Anticipation and they start flashing in creatures, and when you're doing commentary, like I didn't realize our opponent had activated Mosswort Bridge, and I'm just like, why is Dosen falling into the game? Where are you coming from, Dosen? It is not your turn. You're drunk, dude. Go back to the hand. But okay, he was exiled. He was hiding. Dosen was hiding under the bridge. That's where he was. Okay. Whew, okay, let's re-rack. Let's stabilize. Okay, we're good. I don't know. It just occurred to me that I didn't know where Dosen was, and then next thing you know, old man Dosen's coming out from underneath the bridge, and he's like, shaking his stick at us. I'm like, Dosen, where are you coming from, dude? Okay, let's see what our opponent searched up. They did search up the Ulamog the Infinite. Whew, okay, so now. Okay, alright. We're cool. We're good. We're gonna stabilize. We're good. Alright, so we have Fleshback on top, but we're getting double Ulamogged right now, so and all creatures have haste, so this is brutal. And this is all this game unfolded all because Dosen jumped out from underneath the bridge. That's not good, man. Why'd you do that, Dosen? You scared the crap out of us. Alright, so we got everybody coming in. Brutal. Oh, the humanity. Annihilator for got Dosen jumped out from the bridge. Ulamog. Alright, good game, man. Okay, we'll see if we draw for the, excuse me, well, you know exactly what we're going to draw for the turn. We're going to draw on Fleshbag. You're too late, Merciless, you're too late to the part of Jukabog. Okay, well, that's not going to do anything. Hey, good game, man. Good game. And Dosen, man, quit hiding underneath that bridge, man. We don't need you scaring people like that. Alright, everybody. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye. What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Tana action. Hope you're ready to get your get the compost pile going. See, we're playing. Yes, I would love to turn Krinko into some nice little compost for our sapling tokens. Sounds good. As far as our opening hand goes, we've got Double Forest, we've got Rogue's Passage. Actually, excuse me one second. A little bit of cobwebs in my throat. Let's go and pop the Tana back up. But yeah, so we've got Double Forest, One Swept Teeth, Rogue's Passage, Elemental Mastery, Rampant Growth, Green Sun Zenith. Yeah. Keep on this one. Sounds like a plan. Let's go and let our opponent do their thing. We are playing Tana, the Blood Sower. Sower of Bloods. Keeper of the Saplings. She has Trample. Whenever Tana deals combat damage to a player, create that meaning 1/1 and gain sapling tokens, and then partner ability, which we're not running a partner by choice. We're doing playing against Krinko, Mob Boss, let's re-rack. Krinko, Mob Boss, Boss of all goblins. Tap, create X goblins, where X is the number of goblins you control. Let's go ahead and get the Windswept Heath down. That sounds pretty good. We can grab our, might be Sheltered Thicket, I think. I can't remember. But we do have Rampant Growth. We can go for that, and then kind of start going from there. We do have a Growthy Enchant. This is an Enchantress style deck, Voltron Enchantress. We also have a few other enchantments that we can get on the battlefield that really help us kind of accelerate our game plan. But it should be a nice little interesting one. Saplings versus goblins. Like it. Let's go and crack the Windswept Heath. Alright, crack the Windswept Teeth. Let's go and get the Sheltered Thicket down. There we go. Come into play tap. Kick it back over to our turn. We'll be able to get the Forest. Well, actually, we can get the Rootbound Crag down because that will be, we do have a Mountain Forest right there. So we'll get that down. Let's go for the Rampant Growth. That will be online for turn 3 Tana. That sounds pretty good. And we're going to go and grab a Mountain off this one just because we need more access to red, and we have a double green in the hand. Anything else? No, we're going to pass the turn. Fun fact, I do not know the name of the painting, but it's the, I know you've seen it, but it's the Asian like kind of woodblock painting where the wave is crashing. Just now realized that's Rampant Growth. Not just now, I saw it on Twitter like the other day, but I was looking, this is a good opportunity to talk about it. But yeah, it's just like that little wave painting that you've probably ever seen somewhere, so pretty cool. I didn't even know that. And then I also didn't realize that there's a desert right there, which is really cool. And the mountain in the background. So the more you know, get the little more you know little visual to kind of pop up right there. If I was better at video editing, I would do that, but I'm not. I just kind of sound like a letdown. I feel bad. Let's go and get the Misty down. Let's go and crack. I've looked into getting a little bit better about video editing, but actually, let's resolve the hand. Let's do our hand first, and then we'll start going from there. Let's get down Tana. So they can start making some Gerblins if they want to, but I like getting Tana down. We do have Faithless Looting, so we can draw into another Voltron piece to kind of give it a little bit more enchantment. Or we can simply just go for Elemental Mastery and then get some nice little tokens, start swinging in from there. But yeah, as far as video editing, I thought about getting Adobe Premiere, I think, but it's like 20 bucks a month. And there's little times where I just want to put an image up on my video, and I don't want to pay 20 bucks a month for that. And you know, I would love to get into more deck tech style stuff, kind of like that, but I just don't have the time for it. All right, we just got Galvanic blasted for it, and just because I'm putting out so many gameplay videos. Like, I get enjoyment out of gameplay videos. I don't get a lot of enjoyment out of like doing video editing. Like, I like doing this. I like having a headset on, and I like talking to you about Magic. It's always fun to me. Let's go ahead and we're going to go for Faithless Looting. Yeah, let's grab that. Let's go Faithless Looting. See if we can't kind of set up some nice enchantments for when we do Tana again. Cultivate and Gruul Guildgate. Let's go and get rid of the Gruul Guildgate. And then we can go and get rid of the Forest. Okay. Get rid of those. Let's go and make the lane drop for the turn. That's going to be another Forest. There's going to be 2 damage up top. Anything else? Now we're going to go and pass the turn. So, they do have an active Goblin Krinko right now. They can tap out. They do have 2 Goblins. It's going to be 2 Goblins on the battlefield. And then, just like Krinko, we have no removal in the hand right now. Krinko will just run rampant with those Goblin tokens. It's best if you take care of Goblins Krinko as soon as it hits the battlefield. But, unfortunately, we can't do that right now. This is, I like to build commander decks that don't have breaks sometimes. And when you don't have breaks, you don't have removal. And when you don't have removal, you can't take care of Krinko. So, it is what it is. Now we're getting taken out behind the woodshed. But hey, man, sometimes you get to live the dream by running decks that don't have any removal. I love doing it. It makes me feel alive. I love it. It's not good deck building. You kind of go over the top with win. All right, we have Proforos, God of the Forge. I think right now. So, Gerblin tokens, they've got 8 goblins, tap Krinko for 8. That's going to be 14 coming across. That's going to be 2, 16 with the Enchanter. Yeah, we're pretty much dead if we just make the land drop because with the there's the Enchanter out there. Good game, man. Got this one, buddy. I'm going to scoop this one up. A little Tana action. But yeah, I may post this one up because I talked about video editing. Who knows? Throw it in the scrap bin. All right, everybody. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye. What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Kresh Primal Surge. Hope you're ready to get some stuff rocking and rolling. Let's get the graveyard play against the Scarab God. Awesome, man. Can't wait. Get the chat closed out. Now, as far as opening hand goes, we got Sheltered Thicket. We do have Ashnod's Altar. A little light on ramp. But no, we got Wood Elves. We'll keep on this one. Hopefully hit another land drop for the turn. But yes, welcome to some Primal Surge. It's Jundam out, Primal Surge style. A lot of fun. Love playing this deck. Let's go and get the Sheltered Thicket down. That's going to come into play tapped. And then we can get the Arid Mesa down. No, I just want to play. There we go. I want to cycle. Okay, we're good. All right, going to go past the turn. We are playing Kresh, the Blood-Braided, Kresh Primal Surge. Whenever another creature dies, you may put X counters on Kresh, where X is that creature's power. Let's go and get the, nothing for 3. Let's go and get the Arid Mesa down. Then we're going to go and pass the turn. Playing against the Scarab God. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses X life and you scry X, where X is the number of zombies you control. Then for 4 mana, exile target creature card from a graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. Drawn to Fail Warstone. I'll take that. Let's go and crack the Arid Mesa. See what we're going to grab on this one. Let's go and grab the, I guess we can grab a Badlands off that. Go for the Fail Warstone. Hopefully this sticks. Maybe not running into, okay, it does stick. Anything else for one? Now we're going to go past turn. Alright, so we're in a good little spot. We have some nice little utility stuff in the hand. We have Fail Warstone, which we are online for black mana from our opponent's mana base. We're looking at Wood Elves probably next turn. That way we can get a little bit more land on the battlefield. And then we can kind of get stuff going from there. Goblin Bombardment. Let's go for the Wood Elves, though. Get a few more lands going. It definitely help to kind of get another green source on this one since we do have double red. Let's go and grab the Stomping Ground, put it in play. Not going to pay 2, nope. And then we're going to go ahead and pass the turn. But yeah, as far as if you're new to the channel, if you're new to Kresh in particular, this particular deck is a all-creature artifact. This is an all-permanent deck with the only actual instant or sorcery being Primal Surge itself. So we have a couple of different ways to win the game once we end up going for the Primal Terror. All right, man. Cool. We have a couple of different ways to win with the our creatures. Let's go and get these Xenagos down. I like that. Get some little artifacts on the, not artifacts, get some little dudes on the battlefield. Let's go ahead and create a Satyr with haste. Let's go and swing it for 2. Coming in hot. Put our opponent down to 28, and we're going to go past the turn. But yeah, you know, at its core, it's just basically any sort of utility creature you can think of. And then on the back end, if we draw our entire deck out, we do, oh man, our opponent's missing their land drops. That's a bummer. Let's go and get down to Yahini, excuse me. Let's go for the Satyr token. It's going to be 8 coming across. Oh, beautiful. Putting in some work. Put them down to 22. Now we do have Goblin Bombardment. We can start sacking some of these Satyr tokens, and then hopefully our opponent draws a card for the turn. I really want them to really want to enjoy playing against the Scarab God. So it's a lot of fun. But yeah, we got 8 coming across. But yeah, once we go, we do have Kiki Jiki. We do have other ways to go infinite. And then we have stuff like Goblin Bombardment to sacrifice all those creatures. So if we're playing in paper, we'll be able to win the game. We also have Crater Hoof and other just goofy fun stuff like that. So, alright. Let's see what we draw into. Rune Scar Demon. Now, as far as Xenagos goes, we're a little bit actually... yeah, we can go for black. So it's going to be... so 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll be online for Rune Scar Demon. Let's go and go Rune Scar Demon. Let's go +1. Add that mana to our mana pool. Just tap out for green. And then let's go black, black. Let's go Rune Scar Demon. And then 1 and 2. Search our library. Let's go and grab the, where is it? Primal Surge. We're going to get that in the hand. Alright, Primal Surge. Okay. Goes in the hand. Anything else? We can swing in with the insect tokens. Not insect, the Satyr tokens. They'll gain life. They'll get, yeah, let's go ahead and whenever another creature... We'll just go and hold off on it. We could swing into that, but I like having the Xenagos mana available. And then next time we have the Rune Scar Demon coming across, and we can go for that. And if we want to get into Primal Surgery, we can actually simply just get down the Ashnod's Altar. 1, 2, it'll be 1, 2, 3. But with Xenagos, and then we can may actually end up going for Xenagos. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be 4 total mana off Xenagos. Then we get down the Ashnod's Altar, which will be 1 more left over. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that'll be just enough. I think we'll have just enough to kind of tap out for a Primal Surge next turn. So we'll go for that. Just kind of go infinite. Hopefully we don't mess it up from there. That's going to be the main thing. And then we have other ways to kind of give our creatures haste, too. See if it's going to be running into a counterspell, so I always get real nervous whenever I do this. Alright, Ring of 3 Wishes. So go and go Xenagos. Add mana. It's going to be 4 total mana. And actually, we'll just go double green on this one. Okay, let's go and get down the Ashnod's Altar. Let's go and tap for green. Actually, tap for black. Let's go and sack the creatures. Sack the Rune Scar Demon. Actually, let's go and see how much mana we're working with. We leave Yahini up. Yahini. And then tap for green, and then 1 more. Yeah, we can go and leave that one up. Okay. We're going to go Primal Surge. What we're going to basically do on this one is just keep clicking OK. Let's get the Reveal Zone up. Make sure we do this. There we go. Let's go and get the... Yes, we're going to put that on the battlefield. Put that on the battlefield. Birthing Pod. Rites of Flourishing. Fervor. Taiga. Manglehorn. Oh, beautiful. Combat Celebrant. Fierce Empath. Mold Shambler. Everybody's going to have haste now. We just need to get in a spot where we get to 22 total mana. And then we can kind of go ahead and get the stack up there. Catacombs. Blighted Woodland. Oh, there's Mr. Crater Hoof. Yes, we'll get the Crater Hoof down. There we go. Crater Hoof coming down. We got the Crater Hoof trigger coming across. We do not have the Disciple Bolus out there to make sure we lose the game. But if you've been a long-time viewer of the channel, you see stuff like that. But yeah, see Primal Surge, we get Crater Hoof down. I'll probably throw this one over and well, I don't know, we might post this one up. So, alright everybody, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks, bye. What's up everybody? Welcome to the Numot 4th of July special. Let's get our commander up. Yeah, let's go and mulligan on this one. Don't really feel like playing a bounce land. Does not sound that good. Command Tower, Elspeth, yeah, it's something to work towards. Maybe our opponent gets down a Mana Rock and we can copy. Yeah, we're going to keep on this one. Let's get the Scry going. Ancient Tomb, yeah, let's go and put that on top. I like that. Then our opponent's on the play. So, yes, welcome to the 4th of July special. Hope you're excited. Hope you're ready for some nice little fireworks. I am. I'll kind of explain what we got going on firework-wise in just a second. Let's go ahead and get the, I guess it doesn't really matter. Just go and get the command tower down. Then we're going to go and pass the turn. We're playing Numot, the Devastator. He is flying. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 3. If you do, destroy up to 2 target lands. Then I'll cover what our opponent's commander does in just a second. Let's go and get the Windswept Heath down. Does that sound good? Yeah, then we can kind of search up a red source. Grab maybe Boros or something. We're okay on blue mana. Playing against Voral of the Hull Clade. Green, blue. Double the number of each kind of counter on target artifact, creature, and or land. Okay. Get their commander down. Let's go and crack the Windswept Teeth. Let's grab that. Probably grab a Plateau on this one. Let's just grab the Sacred Foundry. Put it into play tap. Not going to pay 2. Nope. That way we don't have to shock it in later. Sulfur Falls. Okay. So we have Phyrexian Metamorph. Copy their commander. Man, that's not really getting much done. If we go Ancient Tomb, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The following turn, 6. We can go for Elspeth or go for the Devastator. Let's just go ahead and get the Sulfur Falls down. Anything else? Not. We're going to go and pass the turn. But yeah, as far as the fireworks for the deck, we have 3 6-drops for you. Coming in at the blue firework, we have a little bit of Aetherling, Control, Spike Weaver. Okay. And then coming in at the white, we have Elspeth, which she's in the hand. Welcome. Welcome, Elspeth. And for the red drop, we have, what is it? Just drew a blank. Inferno Titan. There we go. Drew a blank on Inferno Titan. Yeah, that's a red firework. Then I'll cover our 5-drop fireworks in just a second. Let's go ahead and get the Ancient Tomb down. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still a little bit away, and there's nothing for us to grab this in a chance, so we're just going to go and pass the turn. Now, as far as the multicolored fireworks we have for you today, coming in at blue-white, we have Dragonlord Ojutai. Coming in at red-white, we have Boros. Not Boros. Yeah, well, Boros, but the symbol of the Legion. And then, what else do we have? We have at the red-white, love it, Keranos. It's fun getting down Keranos and just kind of having a blast from there. Okay, we have a nice little Spike Weaver coming across. We could copy that, remove it, prevent all combat damage we dealt this turn. That would be an option for us. Let's just go ahead and get down Elspeth. Nothing has trample. We get into spots where we can just start chump blocking that for days, and I think we'll be okay on that. The only thing we really got to watch out for is a counter spell, but we're just going to go and get it down. Let's go and get the planes down. Yeah, we'll be online for double white. We could frantic search. Let's just go and jam Elspeth. You know, if it gets countered, it gets countered. And then if we draw into a counterspell, we're not really going to be able to do anything once we get it down. So, alright, it does resolve. Let's go and create those 3 soldier tokens. And then we will go ahead and pass the turn. But yeah, Elspeth. Love. Beautiful white firework for that one. But yeah, as far as Numot goes, we're not really going to, I mean, here's the thing. With land destruction, and when it comes to recording for videos, sometimes it's hard to get a good video if you are going, each creature you control with the +1 counter has flying. Okay, so that's definitely going to take care of Elspeth. We get a few soldier tokens, so we may end up going for frantic search next turn. Okay, coming across. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to stop that one. Got a flying spider. Pretty creepy. We can Phyrexian on the Sapphire Drake to stop that, but they're going to be able to double it with their commander. Ooh, Keranos, talked him up. Okay, let's go ahead and get the Tundra down. Let's go ahead and go for a frantic search. Just kind of see what we've got going on. We can get a little bit ahead on mana. Let's go and tap blue on this one. We'll go and tap one more land. We're going to add red. Let's go and go for the... Ooh, hit cancel. We'll kind of sequence that a little bit differently. Let's go ahead and go blue, Ancient Tomb. We'll go and tap the Tundra for white. I mean for blue. There we go. Actually, it's tap for blue on that one. Okay, there we go. Sequence it correctly. Okay, we'll be able to tap 3 lands now. Prairie Stream, Sad Robot. Let's see. Let's go and chunk the Prairie Stream, and then go and chunk the Island. Untap 3 lands. There we go. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 total mana. Let's go and get down Keranos. And then what we can do is tap this out, get down Keranos, go and pay 2 life on Phyrexian Metamorph, and then we can chump block the Flying Spider from coming across. Let's click our life total, and then 1, 2, and 3. And we'll become a copy of the Sapphire Drake. Okay, now we have a blocker in the air. We can stop if they do go for an activation to where they double the number of counters on Spike Weaver. We can at least chump block for a turn. They get down Devastator and kind of chump block for a turn, kind of see if we can get out from underneath it. We do have Sad Robot to get down, unfortunately, with everything having flying over there. And then we can't really swing the Sad Robot into their commander. Won't really get it to draw cards. So hopefully we get lucky off Keranos, draw an extra card or something like that. Kind of go from there. But as far as the deck goes, this is 100% just Jeskai good stuff. It's after I've been playing blue-white control, not blue-white, blue-white control with Tamet, I just kind of had a hankering for building more control decks, so here we are. Nice little Jeskai. And I've enjoyed it so much. You know, I like to, if you're new to the channel, I like to put out special holiday decks. Like for Thanksgiving, we have Trostani, some nice little Trostani tokens for Thanksgiving. Christmas is Uncle Borby. the one that throws land, so he likes to throw Christmas presents to all the people who are bad or good, you know, either one. And then on Halloween, I have the skeleton, or like pirate ship or skeleton ship. It's the black-blue commander that deals with -1 counters, which I'm actually pretty excited about because the new set had some had a lot of interactions with -1 counters, so I'm excited to get that one updated for Halloween. But yeah, those are the holiday decks that I have now. And oh yeah, you can't forget about Black Friday Gonti. Love it. Okay, so what just happened? We have Deglamour, Exile, shuffles into the library. Okay, so Keranos is back into the library. But yeah, have some holiday stuff, but I've enjoyed Numot so much that I might have to record with him every once in a while because it's a pretty fun little commander. It's kind of like Damia. You know, Damia's, you know, we're going heavy Planeswalker control, but with Damia, it's just, it's always a nice about 20-minute game for you. And, you know, win or lose, we have some fun. So, and actually our opponent could have exiled the Sapphire Drake, but I guess they just wanted to go for this. All right, let's go and chump block. Next turn, we will be dead if we do not find an answer for the Spike Weaver. Commune with Lava. Okay. We can just simply just get down to Mott and chump block again. Let's see, that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Then 3 more. So either way, we're going to have to tap the Ancient Tomb. And we don't have much as far as Commune with Lava. We can't really cast it, so tap for 1 more. Leave up the command tower. Alright, we're going to get down to Mott. Might be able to stick this through, who knows. At least we can chump block, and maybe if we draw into Wrath of God, that would kind of be our only out. What we can do is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 mana. We get a tutor, it leaves down to 6, put Wrath of God on top. Yeah, I was thinking we could maybe put something on top and then grab it with Commune with Lava, but we're a little tight on mana. But if we get the Wrath of God draw into it, tap the top part of our deck, hopefully we draw into it. It's always fun talking up cards and you draw into them. But yeah, those are the holiday decks, but as far as Numot goes, yeah, I'm probably going to have to record this some more. It's I don't know, I'm always drawn to Jeskai colors in Cube, like building some sort of just value, good stuff. If the Kiki Jiki combo's there, I like to jam that in Cube. But I always have a lot of fun going just kind of Cube, you know, Geist and different stuff like that. So I'll probably have to get this into the rotation as far as our regular Commander stuff. But on a side note, if you want to buy some fireworks, head over to the fireworks stands that Inferno Titan has set up at mtgotraders.com. He will give you a great deal, and he offers no warranties on the fireworks. Just be very careful handling them. He enjoys himself some fireworks. So, and also, if you're not subscribed to the MTGO Traders YouTube channel, be sure you do. I'm making videos for them too. I have a link down in the description below if you would like to kind of check that out. Okay, we got Duplicate coming down. They're going to exile Numot. Got it. So that's going to be getting it for 12, which puts us down to 1. So we're going to have to watch out for Ancient Tomb. They don't have enough mana to activate it. Oh, excuse me, they have the other flying creature. So that is a good game. Got it, buddy. That's a bummer. We had some good stuff going. That's Sapphire Drake. That was a pretty good draw. Cool, man. Alright, I'll throw this in the scrap bin. Alright, bye. What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Hapatra. Snakes on a plane. There's some snakes in our boot. Hope you're excited. Who are we playing against? Oh, playing against the Locust God. Awesome. As far as our opening hand goes, we got Blooming Marsh, Forest, Oran Reef. Get down. We just don't have a lot of do we want to keep on this? This is like right at the cusp. We don't even have double black for Damnation. Yeah, let's go to Mulligan, man. I'm not wild about this opening hand. And we get Damnation back. Yeah, but we can keep. We got Felbor Stone, Temple of Malady. Hopefully we'll get in another black source. Yeah, we'll make this work. Hopefully we kind of draw into something nice. Don't really want to go past 6. Quill Spike. Let's go put that on the bottom right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and lead off with the Temple of Malady. Get that scry going, and then we'll kind of break down what we got going on commander-wise. Let's go and get this down. Look at the scry one. Look at the top card of our library. See what we got rocking and rolling. Barrenmore. That will be the second black source. Yeah, we're going to put that on top. Not the best, but we will take it. We are playing Hapatra, Vizier of Poisons. Whenever Hapatra deals combat damage to a player, you may put a -1 counter on target creature. Whenever you put 1 or more -1 counters on a creature, create a 1/1 green snake creature token with Death Touch. Alright, opponent gets down the mountain. Let's go and lead off with the forest, and let's go and go for Hapatra. I think I'm good. I like that. Let's get down Hapatra. We can get the snake on the battlefield, and then we get into spots where we get the Phyrexian Tower down. We can sacrifice that snake if we need to. And we are playing against DJ Locust. Well, hopefully it's not DJ Locust. Maybe it's just the normal Locust God. I'll cover him in just a second. Let's see. Draw. Ooh, Phyrexian Arena. Beautiful. Exactly what we needed. Let's go ahead and let's go and swing with Hapatra. Just need a little bit of card draw, and that was beautiful. That's all we needed. Alright, going to swing it for 2. That'll be 2 total commander damage. We're going to go ahead and put a -1 counter on Hapatra. That way we can sacrifice it to the Yes, we're going to use that ability. That way we can sacrifice it to the Phyrexian Tower. Get that double black mana, get down the Phyrexian Arena, be good to go. Let's go Phyrexian Tower. Let's go sacrifice the Snake token, double black. Let's go Phyrexian Arena. That'll be one more. Anything else we want to go for? We could cycle the Baron more, but it'll be our land drop for the turn. And then I think we'll see if we want to. If not, we'll just go and pass the turn. So, this is good. We got Phyrexian Arena, a little bit slow card draw as far as compared to what the Locust God can do, but we'll see if we can't make this work. Play against the Locust God. He is flying. Whenever you draw a card, create a blue 1/1 blue and red insect creature token with haste and flying. Earthquake was the reveal. All right, so we're going to have to play around Earthquake now. Let's go get that. Just keep that up. And if you missed my Locust God from earlier, I did add some removal in here, so we do have stuff like Earthquake in there now. So we're not. There's no more. We do have security for the club now. If you're wondering, if you wanted to come to Club Locust or Club Buzz and have some fun, that's what we got going on. Okay, so our opponent gets down Deck Fade and gain control of target artifact. Luckily, we have no artifacts over there, and they're going to use the plus ability on that. And actually, that reminds me, Deck Fade would probably be good in our Locust God deck. I need to get that in there. Oh yeah, and then whenever the Locust God dies, return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next incept. Let's go and move that over that way we can kind of see what's rocking and rolling. Do we want to cycle the Baron more? We can get down the Felwar Stone. Well, it's going to be our second black source instead of just like sacrificing stuff. So we'll go and see what we draw into with Phyrexian Arena and our card draw for the turn. Flourishing Defenses and Crocodile of the Crossing. Okay, let's go and get the Baron Moor down. Let's go and play that. Let's go and get the Felwar Stone down. Does that sound good? That's going to be, we could get another Snake token, sacrifice it, be 1, 2, 3, 4, get it down, enters the battlefield, put a -1 counter on a target creature you control. We're going to lose Hapatra on this one, though. Let's just go and get the Felwar Stone down, and we're just going to go hold off on Hapatra. I mean, we'll go and swing in for one, but we're not going to put an extra counter on there. Let's go get the Felwar Stone down. Let's go and swing in for one, get that commander going. Actually, we're going to swing in, we're going to swing in at Deck Fade. Yeah, we're going to swing in a Deck Fade. Coming in hot, knocking down to 3. Then we're going to go for the -2 ability, and that'll put us in a spot next turn to where we can kind of take, if they want to gain control of the Felwar Stone, they can go for that. And then anything else, now we're going to go and pass the turn. So, hopefully we kind of draw into something nice with the Phyrexian Arena, and then we can kind of rock and roll from there. But I did the updates for the Hapatra deck. We do have the Ifnir, Jace. We do have Ifnir in the deck. It's the land, the black land from the Hour of Devastation that allows us, I think it's just like 4 mana, and let's go and tap that in response to that. And Ifnir, it's the land, I think it's 4 mana, put a -1 counter on something. We also have the green-black spider in here that's almost kind of like a little bit like a, what is it, kind of like a Blood Artist type thing. So I think whenever you put a -1 counter on there, target player loses life and you gain a life. We also have the Emit Eternal, which is a nice little, I think it's another little zombie crocodile, which is pretty cool. I'm loving the crocodile theme in here, too. Alright, Phyrexian Arena, we're going to draw another card, Mind Stone, and then Crumbling Ashes. Okay. So, they're not going to be able to go for Deck Fade and gain control of target artifact. Let's go ahead and get the Mind Stone down. I think that sounds good. Well, the Crocodile's going to have haste, so we can actually just hardcast the Crocodile and take care of one of them. Let's go ahead and, this is going to be 1, 2. Yeah, let's just go and go for the Crocodile on this one. Kind of want to take care of one of those Planeswalkers out there. And let's get down the Crocodile. Put a -1 counter on it. Let's go and swing in at Jace right now. I love, man, having a hasty alligator feels so good. Love it. Swing in hot at Jace. Take advantage of that. I want to get rid of that card advantage of brainstorming every single turn. And hopefully kind of keep him off the Locust God. Alright, swinging in at Jace. I'm going to take care of Jace. They're going to have to go for the Deck Faden. +1, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. So that puts us in a spot next turn where we get down the Crocodile God and start swinging in. And then next turn we can go for the Mind Stone off the Phyrexian Tower in the Forest, and then go for some Hapatra off the Temple of Malady and the Baron Moor. Kind of get that going. Oh, opponent draws into an Ancient Tomb. Get down the Locust God. Alright. It's going to be 2 Locusts on the battlefield. Luckily, we do have Damnation. It's going to be able to kind of take care of a lot of the creatures and kind of keep them from swinging in. The Locust God does not have haste, so at least right now we're just looking at about 2... just 2 different 2 insect tokens kind of swinging in. And then as far as what else we've got in the hand, we do have Crumbling Ashes. We can get that down at the beginning of your upkeep, destroy target creature with a -1 counter on it. So if we can find a way to kind of start generating those -1 counters, then we can definitely kind of take care of some of that stuff out there, like the Locust God and the insect token. So see what we're drawing to. Phyrexian Arena, Carnifex Demon, a little far away from that one, and Coat of Arms. Don't want to get down Coat of Arms with insect tokens out there. That would not be in our best interest. Now, if we go for a Damnation, it's going to be the Locust God back to the hand. It's going to take care of the Crocodile. So we want to just kind of go ahead and force it. We can go Damnation on the back end if we want to. Yeah, let's go and swing. Let's go and swing into Dak Faden. Let's see if they're going to go for it. Does not have trample, so at least we'll eat up one of the... yeah, Dak Faden. Let's go and swing into Dak Faden. Probably eat one of the insect tokens, and then we go for the Damnation next turn, kind of reset everything. Unfortunately, we did not hit the lane drop during those 2 card draws, so we're going to basically keep... You know, if we hit the lane drop, we could have gone Mind Stone into Damnation, but unfortunately we can't go for that. So let's just go ahead and go for Damnation. You know, when you're playing the Locust God... Well, actually, if we sack the Crocodile, add double black, that'll be 1/2 Mind Stone. Yeah, we can actually do that. Let's go ahead and sacrifice the Crocodile. Let's get down the Mind Stone. Let's go ahead and go for the Damn, because we're going to kill it anyway. So let's go double black. Just kind of turn them off a turn, and it puts them in a spot where they're just going to have to, basically, if they want a -2 on Dak Faden to get rid of the Mind Stone, or they're just going to simply go hard cast the Locust God. Oh, and our opponent forgot to put it back to go to the graveyard. I'll take that, man. That happens. I do that all the time. I start thinking about all the fun things we're about to do, and that's just a good reminder of if you're playing Commander and you're playing one of the gods that have the clause that if it's going to die and go back to your hand, make sure you click on it and it goes back to the the graveyard instead of the command zone, because then you'll have a higher tax right now. So they could have had something like Tellurian Winds to get around that. All right, and they're going to go for the Dak Faden activation. It's not looking so good right now with Dak Faden on the battlefield, but if we can draw maybe into some sort of spot removal or something that allows us to start generating some extra -1 counters, and then we can kind of rock and roll from there. All right, got a few more insect tokens on the battlefield, but yeah, Dak Faden, he's putting in some work. I need to get him in our deck. Okay, so 2 insect tokens coming across puts us down to 25. We're at 0 total commander damage, so a little bit of a clock, but it's not too bad. Drawn to Urborg. Ooh, and Splendid Agony. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Let's go and get the Urborg down. We go Hapatra, then we go Splendid Agony. Take care of it with the Crumbling Ashes next turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, destroy target creature with a -1 counter on it. Any certain way we need to sequence this. Let's get down Hapatra. It's going to be green and black. We can get down the Crumbling Ashes, but that's not going to give us enough -1 counters, because we could. Let's see if we can survive a turn from the insects coming across. Let's go and get the Crumbling Ashes down, and if we need to go for get down the Splendid Agony, we can go for that. But if they get some insect tokens on the battlefield, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have 6 total mana. If they want to gain control of our Mind Stone, they can. More than likely, they might keep plussing to get those insect tokens on the battlefield. Then that puts us in a spot where we can go get the Carnifex Demon down, remove a -1 counter, put a -1 counter on each creature that's out there. So that'll be some nice little card draw with all those insect tokens and really kind of wipe them out. Alright, they're going to gain control of our Mind Stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're still okay as far as mana goes. And if we need to sacrifice something to the Phyrexian Tower to generate a little bit extra mana, we can. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on. But it is an interesting matchup when you play against a bunch of insect tokens. And right now that's going to be... so if they're just going to completely tap out for this, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be 7 total mana. That's going to be 14 insect tokens coming across, because they're going to be drawing 2 each turn, if that's what they want to tap out for. Okay, we'll go and let them do their thing. That may be what they're going for. And then we'll see what we can get into next turn. But yeah, Dak Faden stealing all of our artifacts really kind of puts a kink into our plan as far as making sure we're online for our mana. We'll see. Something else that would help us would be, I think Soul Snuffers enters the battlefield. It's only 4 mana, and it allows us to, so if we hit one of our tutors or something like that, then we can search up Soul Snuffers and kind of wipe out a bunch of their creatures and kind of rock and roll from there. Alright, swinging in for 5 is going to put us down to 19. No swinging from the Locust God, so we're still okay on commander damage. And they did leave up basically 4 mana. Let's go and put the... Let's go Crumbling Ashes, actually. Can we... Oh, we have to put it on the stack. Okay, we can't do it in response to that, so... We got the Phyrexian Arena card draw. Golgari Guildgate. And what else do we draw for the turn? Orin Reef. Alright. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 total mana. Either way, these lands are going to come into play tapped. If we're going for a big swing in next turn, they're going to be able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 2. That's going to be 18 across next turn. We'll have a little bit of Splendid Agony to go for. Let's go and get the Oran Reef down. I think that sounds good. Yeah, we'll get the Oran Reef down. And if we swing in at Dak Faden, that puts him in a spot that we're really going to have to tap out for the Locust God, at least eat up some of that mana. That sounds good. Then we go Splendid Agony on the Locust God, and the next turn we'll be able to, well, at least we'll be able to kind of take care of it right then and there. Yeah, let's go and swing in. Coming in hot. Let's swing in at Dak Faden. See if they offer up the Locust God chump block or not. Okay, they do. Let's go for that Splendid Agony. 2 counters on that. We might be running into a counter spell. Who knows? But at least we can get this down. Put 2 -1 counters on it, and then they did leave up 4 mana, so it might be something like Cryptic Command or any sort of counter spell, one like counter or the actual literally counter spell itself. Okay, gonna take care of that. Hapatra's gonna eat the dust on that one, and then yeah, there's not much we can do in that. We're gonna go and pass the turn. All right, so we got 4 in the air, and that's gonna be 9, and then with a bunch of insect tokens. Good game, man. Oops, good game, buddy. I'm just going to shoot it over the because there's not much we can do. Dak Faden, had our artifacts not got stolen, I think we might have had a chance in this one, because if we get in the Carnifex Demon, then we get into spots where 1 black mana, remove a -1 counter from it, and then put a -1 counter on each creature. That would have been like 5, 6, 7 card draw coming across. But maybe I missed something, but I think that was about it. Unfortunately, we just didn't really have a lot of good opening hand. We did draw into Phyrexian Arena, though, but they simply just keep... oh, yeah, an Impact Chambers. Good game, man. Going to save you some clicking on that one. Yeah, because they keep cycling. That's going to be 2 per turn. Yeah, good game, man. Definitely enjoyed it. So, I'm going to throw this one over in the scrap bin. So, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.